Hi guys, it's me Cindy. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to do a hot oil treatment at home. With all of this winter storms and cold winds drying out my hair, I figure it is best that I give myself a little hot oil treatment, because the last videos you guys saw when I washed and relaxed my hair, I didn't get to do any like deep conditioning. And you should always do a deep condition. I put the deep condition in my hair, leave it in for like a few minutes while I'm in the shower. But I'm talking about like when you get out the shower with the conditioner, you leave it in for at least like 20 minutes to an hour, or however long you want to leave it in for. That's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm about to do today, before I go to bed tonight. So first I always start off with some coconut oil. I take like a scoop, like a tablespoon or two of it. And I put it in this like a plastic container. Any kind of plastic container will do. Something that you could like zap in the microwave for like 30 seconds just to heat it up. Because that's what I do after I put the oils together. So I put like 2 tablespoons of the coconut oil. And then I love to put some castor oil in here. So I take my little dropper and I put a few drops in there. All right. And you could put whatever kind of oils you want to put in, you know. I like to put a different variety, just a little bit of a mixture of everything. Then I put some vitamin E oil drops. I say like, you know, I'll do like 3 drops of this. And then what else do I add? I have some rosemary oil, and I put some drops of this in here because they say rosemary is good for your hair, so I put some drops of that. Alright, so that's the rosemary. And then I like to put in some of these biotin drops. Put in like two dropperfuls of that. And then, oh yeah, and then this is something new that I've been seeing on the internet. Everyone's talking about the botana oil, so I put a few drops of that in there too. You know, just squeeze a little in there. And then I also put in the wild growth. I still believe in that, so I put that in there. Put some drops of that in there. And then it's also from the same brand. This one is called Never Before Now Growth Hair Oil. So I got that too. Put a few drops of that in there. And then the last thing that I put is some peppermint oil to help with the smell. I mean, after I put this stuff in and let it sit for a while, I'm going to definitely, you know, do one quick little wash and then rinse it out. Because if you don't wash it, it's just going to be too oily, your hair. So you have to do like a wash afterward. So this is what it should start looking like when you start mixing it up. So it's like a nice little paste. I don't like to put too much in because washing it out, I'm telling you, it could be a lot. So I just do a little bit. And this is gonna be quite a bit once I, you know, zap it in the microwave. So hold on for 1 second and I'll be back because I gotta zap this for like 30 seconds. All right, so I'm back and I warmed up the oil, and you know, mine looks a little bit like this. And what I do to make it easier to get it throughout my hair, I have this like little spray bottle that I use. This was a spray bottle that had castor oil in it, so it's not a spray bottle that's gonna get like clogged up easily. So what I do is I just pour the oil into the spray bottle. Voila. And then next, just cover it up and shake this bad boy up. It is definitely mixed up in here real well. And now all I do is get my comb. And remember, I have washed my hair, so it's like still slightly damp or whatever. And I had like combed through it a little bit. So I'll do that again. It's already drying up. All right, and now I just start spraying the oil, especially in the scalp area. If you want to get it all the way through, you can like part little sections too and spray in the sections and rub it with your finger. And I'm telling you, with the peppermint oil, ooh, it just smells so good. Because, you know, certain castor oil could have like a really strong scent to it. So if you put a little peppermint oil in it, it smells really nice. And just massage it through as you're spraying it. Now, then you can lay your hair out like this and spray it all over on the top. And spray the inner part. I'm just spraying the whole top of it. And just flip it, massage it all in there. And then you want to get the front of your hair. Make sure you get the ends too. Make sure the ends definitely get a lot of the oil. Yep, and I just like to try to comb through the oil a little bit. Make sure it's distributed through all your strands. Okay. And I still got more left. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's more than enough to spread throughout your hair. And make sure you get the back. I need to make sure I get the back because that's where my BDBs be. You know what I'm saying? That's where it curls up the most, no matter what. When I get out the shower, that's the first thing to curl up. Is the back of my hair, like the nap part. I'm sure, is that the same with you guys? Because I know that's with me, and that's annoying. You know? So, alright, make sure I spray the B2B part. And yeah, speaking of B2B, did you guys see who plays Pam? I think it's Tashina Arnold is her name. She was showing like her real hair now, like after all the damage of having to wear like wigs and weaves, you know, for like, you know, being in the industry and stuff like that, like how it messed her hair up. So now, you know, looks like she's on her own hair journey right now, you know, trying to figure it out, starting from scratch, you know. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, just cut shit off and see what happens, you know. Like all that tugging and tension on your hair is like not good, you know. I know the styles are cute and we all love them, but in the long run, you know, it's not ideal for our roots, you know. Okay. And I still got a little bit left of oil. I don't want to be washing my hair all night long, so I'm just going to clip this up. And you see my ends right here. I'm just going to spray them on the ends. Yeah. You know, I'll probably have to do another trim, like maybe in another like 2 weeks I'll do another little trim. But so far the one that I did has been pretty good. Alright, I got the ends really good. And I'm gonna sit under my little steamer. I'm gonna put some water in that bad boy. I don't know if you can see it. Oops. I got my little steamer over there on my mini dresser, and I'm gonna sit under there, put some water in there, and let this penetrate all the oils. I'm gonna rinse it out, wash it. I might have to do another wash depending on how oily it feels. I might do 2 quick little washes, it depends. And then put a tiny dab of conditioner, run through it a little bit, and then rinse it out. And then put the rollers under the dryer, and then just wrap my hair. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay guys, so I actually finished the hot oil hair treatment that, you know, I just did, and now I've actually blew it out, and now I'm gonna wrap my hair up. But before I do that, I want you guys to actually see how the ends are. Let me put my lighting a little bit better. Okay. I think the ends are so much better compared to when the first video that I've done in a while, where I did my relaxer and did the trimming. Like, if you look at the ends, everything seems a lot more moisturized, a lot more easier to handle. And I think that I did a very good trim throughout. I'm just gonna comb it backwards so you can see how the back actually falls. I figure at least 2 with this shirt you can see. And then I'm gonna also wrap my hair up, you know. So I'm gonna use a little more hair grease, my the Do Grow, because it just gives that hair the extra shine, you know. So I'm gonna just put that throughout my hair before I wrap it up. And it feels nice and soft, you know. It has flow and body to it, I feel like. And it's very soft. A lot better compared to when I started out a little while back. Because remember when I was even combing my hair, it was just, you could hear me trying to comb through it because it was so dry. And after the trims and the hot oil treatment, I think my hair is starting to get back on a good track. You know, especially with this cold weather, like I said before, your hair needs some moisture to it. So now I'm gonna just wrap my hair up. This brush, I love this brush. It's a Mason Pearson brush. You know, if you know, then you know. But this brush, it's expensive for a reason. That's a whole nother video if you want me to do a video on that. But oh, I love this brush. This brush, it distributes all my hair and oil evenly, and it's a mixture of like the plastic and like the boars bristle in between. But yeah, I've had it for a while, that's why it's kind of worn out, but I love this brush. Anyway, after I wrap my hair up, then I put on my little cap here. And swing it around. And bam. Gonna go to sleep and wake up tomorrow for another day. But you know, if you guys try out this hot oil treatment, let me know. Hit a like on this video and subscribe, and leave in the comments what you think if you actually tried it. You know, if not, you know, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.